Hello everybody. Today looking at the Seeress again. I'm gonna just try to do a normal run here on Warrior. Guess I'll do these two runes. This rune is just kinda anti-Seeress in my opinion. Yeah, let's head on in. Oh, I love taking Thunderstorm early. Visually it's so cool and it's pretty decent at clear. Compared to some skills. I like going for Thor early if I'm not getting Seeress. He has a lot of nice things to have. This was pretty good yesterday on our basic attack build. But I think I'm gonna go start buffing our damage. Building up that ward early, and probably gonna lose it because I have to stand in this dang circle. The tough is always kind of difficult with a Seeress, unlike the Berserker who doesn't care if he gets hit. He's not getting any Seeress early, that's very interesting. Don't really like Lightning Strike. It's a bit underwhelming. Especially compared to the rest of Thor's skills. I think I'm gonna re-roll, hoping to get Seeress, just does not want to show up. Here's Clairvoyance, it's just not needed in the demo at all. These two skills I dislike a lot. They're just really bad on the Seeress, and even on the Berserker, this one, underwhelming. This one's really underwhelming. It's one tiny little area every 4 seconds. I'll probably just banish them. Oh, and I did that. Whoops. Well, I guess we're gonna see how that goes. I meant to double banish, I forgot. You have to click banish again. Alright, there's some Seeress. I think I will go Dark Wisp. I kinda like this one, it's kinda fun. Oh, I forgot about my weapon active, should have used it. It's just so unreliable, you're like, you forget about it, unlike Berserker's weapon skills are pretty decent. Don't want any of these. This is okay, this is terrible. Oh, there's this Seeress's best skill. Passive. Gives attack speed and cooldown to everything. Stackable based on how many ward you have. So basically, again, Seeress does not want to get hit ever. You want to be maintaining as much ward as possible so your DPS stays quite high. Pairs amazing with Thunderstorm. Thunderstorm normally has a pretty long cooldown, I believe it's 10 seconds. So at max ward it's down to like 5, which is nuts considering how good it is. I feel like it doesn't have very high DPS on the end board, but like it's picking targets off, which allows you to evade, unlike right there where I just ran into a dang archer missile. Let's get to the champions. I think I'm gonna try for our subclass Soul Collector again. Yesterday it seemed really good. I'm not sure. It feels like it might be bugged. Again, gotta stand in those darn tiny circles. Seeress, not a good time. There's Premonition, that's a great one. I think I'm gonna banish Ward Effectiveness. It's just too many level ups needed to become halfway decent. Struggling early here. Don't really have any good single target skills. I think I'll just grab Thor. Hoping for something. Here's Lightning Nova. And a normal would you banish that, that's bad. Probably banish Static Charge too, not very useful in the Sorceress. We'll grab Explosive Nature. Don't want to use up too many banishes. And that one is at least decent. Trying to get as many of the wraiths as possible to get just some free experience. Early on in this game, those were like one of the tougher ones. They do a lot of damage, especially on the Berserker, because he only can melee them dead, whereas Seeress can just focus them down. Don't really like Jotunnslayer. It's a good single target, but it's also short ranged. Probably gonna grab Devastating Hit. Pairs well with, I forget the name of it, the one that applies Curse on crit. Got the champions down, got a little under 2 minutes to the next objective. So we're doing well there. I do kind of want to fish for the double cast out of Freya. Didn't get it. Don't really want to level that up. Banish that. This, I guess. We'll just grab the skill damage for the class, which unfortunately we found out yesterday doesn't affect her basic. A little too early to grab the chest, I'm not going for those yet. Up to 4 ward, 5 ward. See your DPS go up quite a bit now. Trying to get a mini wraiths again, just their free experience. Especially when we don't have so many enemies to kill. Again, I think I'm gonna go Soul Collector. I feel like this is a bug. It says every picked experience crystal has a chance to replenish an Eldritch Ward charge, but only when Seeress has none. I feel like this is not working, and it's all the time is 5%. I'll try to find out. I'll try to lose my ward on purpose maybe, and see how fast it comes back. Normally I'd pick Witch. I feel like this pairs really well with how many debuffs she has access to. If they're debuffed, there's currently, I don't believe, any damaging debuffs. Maybe this aura counts as a damaging debuff, I don't think so though. But it makes them last longer, and you get an extra 30%. So like if you get freeze, makes it now a damaging debuff, that's crazy. Or bonus damage debuff, like Curse. Whereas this is nice catch-all, but we're gonna try Soul Collector, see how well we maintain our ward. Let's go for this golden bat up here. He sometimes drops experience, but mostly just drops gold. Yeah, I really want to try to get the double cast for Freya here. That really makes this class pop off as well. It also makes the Berserker really good too. It's just a really good pickup. So free experience if we can. So yeah, we were right back to 5 ward there. I don't think Premonition trigger. Let's keep trying to fish. There it is, Radiant Echo. Probably her only good pickup, honestly, other than like maybe Golden Discs is pretty good. Or an active skill. But in terms of passive, that's probably her best passive that she offers. Whereas like Thor has a bunch that are really good. Get this golden bat devil thing. Oh, now he's going the wrong way, that's annoying. Oh no. See, mostly gold. Gotta get to that Curse of Winter. I like to stay on top of the objectives because the later ones kind of take a while because there's multiple of them. And then I also like to collect the chests around like 17, 18. Try a little earlier this time. I think I'll try to get them around 16 this time. See how that plays out. Sometimes I wait a little too long and it's hard to get them all. Because they're all like on the edge of the map. Kinda want to get a single, but yeah, let's try to get... Oh, we didn't get it. I'll update Thunderstorm, I suppose. I don't really want to go for the evolved version. If I do get it, I'll show it off. I think it's really underwhelming compared to just the base form of launching 10, 12, 16 bolts of lightning down on the enemies. Yeah, see, I think it's bugged. I'm gonna see next. Let's just try to get hit here. Easier said than done when I'm so slow. Jeez. I think it's bugged. Like, it's hard to get hit when I'm so slow, I guess. There's not very many archers right now. Let's grab Seeress. Yeah, looking for dark wisps. Trying to lose my ward charges on purpose. Just seeing how the soul collector honestly works. I don't really need more rerolls. I would have like banishes. I guess I'll just take the kill speed increase, the haste. I always like to take these chests right away because they can give you a skill up. Here we did not get that. They give a good amount of gold if you're still grinding meta. Which there isn't too much of. Curious if they're gonna add more. There's gonna be more gods. It'd be kind of interesting how they handle that. Alright, I'm supposed to be trying to get hit. Not a 2, 1. Alright, let's see how fast we build that back up here. Oh, went back down to 2, but I think we got premonition trigger. Oh, see, look at that. Whoa, it's bugged. That we went from like 2 or 3 ward up to 5 almost instantly when we collected all those experience crystals. I will take... Oh, it's a tough choice. I think getting this going is probably a better play. We're still a little bit off from level 21 where actually evolutions will show up anyway, so we got time to get level 3s. I'm just gonna dive in here. Unfortunately, we haven't got our area upgrade on our basic, so it kinda sucks to kill enemies with it. I think I'm gonna go Thor. I can't get what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Sentinel. It's a good single target. I'll max out, or get stage 3 of Thunderstorm. Let's see, how many strikes does that get again? Yeah, it goes from 8, 12 to 16 strikes. That's crazy. And currently our cooldown reduction is down to 66, so it's like, what, 6 seconds? Every 6 seconds we get 16 lightning strikes going on? That's pretty crazy. See, I'm holding out left click here to try to focus this down. Just cruising here. Sorceress is really strong if you can avoid getting hit. We're 16. I'll start grabbing the chest since I'm right here. Oh, we just leveled to 17. Let's see. It's nice that the level up actually triggered before the chest. Should we try to get Sentinel? There's still some nice stuff in Seeress that I want. I think I'm gonna go Seeress. There it is, Dark Tidings. It's just a great pickup. It just makes your basic do so much more work. So much more AoE. I will grab the pole. I don't really have much pickup range other than the base from meta, so let's see how much we can get. Okay, the short answer wasn't very much. Noted. I'm picking up all the experience, I guess, near me. Unfortunately, we're not getting the experience up here. I'll just grab the all damage. See, this is kind of the trap of getting the chest too early, or getting it during waves that aren't too difficult to handle. And if you don't get the experience up, it's kind of a waste because you don't really need the buff yet. But yeah, you're really fishing for that experience. Just trying to get to 25 quicker. Kind of makes the run a little more fun because you can get to the evolutions faster. There it is, the Crystal Geode. I think I'll try to fish for Sentinel, just not getting it. I really like blows of Jar Reaper. Not sure how to pronounce that, but I like the stun on attack, kind of nice. But I think I'll just take Lightning Strike, why not? It looks cool. Unfortunately, it doesn't like rotate at all, so it's only in these directions. I feel like if it like rotated slightly every time it casts, that'd be kind of nice. The evolution for it is kind of underwhelming, if I'm being honest. It's kind of like a mirror of the Berserker skill that kind of does a similar pattern, except it does north, south, east, west. Forgot about my active, my active weapon skill. Let's see. To risk the organ, I'll just go here. Yeah, I'll just take guidance. Get it out of the pool for Freya. Kind of looking for either golden discs or Sentinel. A bit awkward. 2 levels from getting evolves. We can evolve Thunderstorm, and don't believe we got Dark Wisp 3 yet. See how underwhelming Valkyrie Descent is? Like, it's coming down decently fast, but it's just 1 unless it double casts. Let's try Thor again. Nope, didn't get it. Just take more damage. Buffs our basic attack. Just get the haste. Probably my favorite buff. The move speed is helpful sometimes. Ooh, tough choice here. I think I'll take this. It's a safe pick so I don't have to waste any rerolls. This objective is actually kind of tricky for the Seeress. As she's so ranged, she can kind of keep everybody out of this circle. Which is a bit awkward. Kind of have to like hang out near an edge and hopefully some enemies get in here. We're not getting really overwhelmed. There's gonna be a big wave here, but we're nice and close to the other one. So once we clear this one, I'm gonna rush for those. Oh gosh, come on. There we go. Right, rush, because there's gonna be a big wave coming here. Mind Blast is really good. I will take it. It's probably gonna steal the show here, even at level 1. It's just so strong. It's an AoE blast, basically, that slows. So really good with Witch. So we're getting pretty big waves now. Let's see. Let's go for Thor. There's Thunderstorm of All. I don't really want to take it, but I will to show it off. That's what it does now. So it goes from 16 strikes all around you to a tiny area, which is very RNG because you can't control where it goes. Obviously, it hit a bunch of enemies there, so it's hard to say. I feel like it's gonna be good on like later difficulties where you're getting really swarmed. Pick up Freya. I probably would pick this over this if I didn't have this. No, I'm gonna reroll. Let's try to focus on getting more of the Seeress. This is nice. Built-in CC. I believe it benefits from our cooldown. It says all cooldown on the time manipulation, so I believe it does. I really like this though. Curse, slow, freeze, and root. Just 10 bonus damage. That's kind of nice. Got 2 levels here. Let's try to get the rest of the chests. Normally I would focus more on trying to getting in the golden birds as soon as they pop, but when you don't need meta, they're kind of worthless. See, it's a kind of a noticeable amount of decrease in clear when you get this. Like, I know the more enemies are starting to spawn at the same time, but I feel like the clear goes down. Let's take a look at it one more time here. It does have the cooldown on the evolve. It goes from 10 seconds normally on the unevolved version to 5. But I think the problem with the evolved version is that delay. The unevolved is instant. Every time it goes off, it's just casting. Whereas it has a delay. That delay is a little awkward. Oh, that was kind of a money one though. That was a it's kind of make me think here. I don't know. But you'll see on the boss, like, I feel it gets worse. Like, unless you can bait him into it every time, it kind of does nothing. This is awkward. I guess I'll just take the magnet. We have a couple chests left. We'll try to snag for the buffs. With a half a level, which we didn't get. We kind of got unlucky with that. We only got one crystal geode. Kind of slowed their level down a bit. Elite. Yeah, I think Soul Collector is bugged. It's bugged in a really good way. Like, you lose a ward charge and instantly gain it back, along with premonition. You're pretty much at full. Oh, I think that's their last level up though. I'll still take it. Awkward. Could maybe get one from the elite here. Sometimes their health bar doesn't show up, which is interesting. Wow, this is just not a good time. Don't need any of these, but I'll take that, I guess. There we go. Hoping for the Mind Blast evolve. Oh, we never got Dark Wisp either. Ouch. I think I'll spam reroll. I got 7. Wow, got on the the first reroll there. Nice. Only 36 seconds. Not gonna really matter. If you see on the minimap, this little swirl is a buff. It's gonna be risky to go for. I just think it's good. It's gonna be a bit risky. It's gonna be tight. Are we gonna get back to the boss spawn? 10, 9, 8. Oh, we have plenty of time. Plenty of time. Look at that. Compared to our run yesterday where we just had the basic, like, there was no enemies on us. Just nothing. The clear when you're at 5 ward is nuts. So trying to bait him into that. It does big damage, don't get me wrong, but now that one's useless. And now he jumped out of it. It does big damage though, not gonna die. And then, yeah, see, sometimes, oop. Well, we're serious, so we can take 5 hits basically. 5 of the hits and then some, because we have a full health bar too. That was really strong, honestly. That subclass. We only had Valkyrie Descent 1. 15. Eh. Kinda underwhelming. Mind Blast is just busted good. Lightning Strike. Better than Valkyrie. DPS wise. We got this really early on accident. Thunderstorm Evolve. 52. It's like, yes, we got this later in the run, so we got this from, like, this is like, I think a total average DPS. Dark Wisps, I mean, pretty good. And it just gets better the more you level it too. It just has a very linear progression. You get more wisps every level, and then evolved wisps adds like exploding wisps, which are, it's just a good. I actually like this one, even though Mind Blast really outshines it. Our basic attack, I mean, that's decent. Yeah, that was a good run. I'll just show off the meta quick here. This meta is probably what I went for first, because I mean, just getting a 50 increased gold, like, you just get so much more money. Berserker also has the thing, he has a, if you win the whole raid, they call them, you get a 45 resource. They're pretty comparable. It depends how much this triggers. If this triggers a ton though, I mean, seriously gonna make a ton of money. And then this is another really important one. Normally Ward has a, I think it's a 35-second cooldown, so getting just a giant cooldown reduction, very key to playing Sorceress. At the beginning she feels really weak, because you're barely maintaining any ward. And when she doesn't have ward, she's pretty squishy. No regen compared to the Berserker. And then Fate Control, it's super good. It really allows you to go for builds that you're trying to do. It's really nice. By base, you only have 3 rerolls and 3 banishes. So it's just huge. And then her capstone, I guess virtue or talent, whatever, I don't know. Costs, I think, 200, if I remember. It's been a while. But it gives you 2 more charges of the ward, so makes time manipulation a lot stronger. I really like. I wonder if they're gonna add more or not. Obviously, that adds to like power creep. Especially if they add more gods. I feel like I don't know how they're gonna do that, because it's gonna dilute the pool if you're able to access all the gods during a run. Yeah, I don't know. Thor, I feel like his best passive early is just HP regen. It helps the Berserker, helps her. Sustain early on is a little tough. You're taking a lot of hits because you're not very strong. Massacre, I got this dead last. It's underwhelming. Occasionally you see Slay. Power really strong, obviously just buffing her everything. Freya attack speed helps both Seeress and Berserker quite a bit. Wisdom, that's probably an early max out. Defense, It pairs well with Berserker because he likes to get hit and he gets DR built in as well. Whereas Seeress, you're trying not to get hit, and if you do get hit, hopefully you have a ward up. And then last, she gives a revive. It doesn't say it in the description, but revive actually, let me go out here to the select screen quick. Basically on the resource bonuses, so you got all these on, and you died and you got revived, you lose all of these. So you're no longer going to get a resource bonus in that run. But you could possibly get further in the run, so it's kind of interesting. Obviously it would be nice for the higher difficulties. It looks like it just scales by 50. Assuming it buffing their health, damage, maybe movement speed, spawn rate, not sure. Yeah, it goes by 50 to the champion. Also, you have to survive for longer. And one more objective, which I like the objectives, so getting more objectives isn't really a downside depending on what it is. And then the final difficulty, yeah, goes up to 250 in 25 minutes. See, it really, I'm assuming the level cap's gonna go away, because if you max out in warrior difficulty super early, like, yeah. Anyway, that will do it here for Jotunnslayer.